Mr. Chips, chapter number 1. When you are getting on in era, you get very sleepy at time, and the horse seemed to pass like Leslie, quietly moving across a landscape. It was like that for Chips as the atmosphere progresses and the day short-lived till it was actually dark enough to light the gas before call hour for chips like some old sea captain still time by the signals road from the school. He had been there more than a decided ever since he finally gave up the school, and it was breakfast for more than Greenwich time that both he and his landlady kept Mr. Vickers' chips would sing out in that jerky. He and his landlady kept voice that and still a good deal of in it. You might bring me a cup of tea before, will you? When you are getting on in years, it is nice to sit by the fire and drink a cup of tea and listen to the school bell sending dinner call over prep and lights out. Chips always wound up the clock after the last bell. Then he put the ware ground in front of the fire, threw out the gas and carried a detective novel to bed. Rarely did he read more than a page of it before sleep come safely and perfectly, more like a mistake for proposition than an full entrance into another world. For his day and nights were equally full of determination. He was getting on in year. Indeed, he, as Dr. Morwell said, there we really nothing the matter with him. My dear fellow, you fatter than I am, Morwell would say, sipping a glass of sherry when he he called every front night or so. You post the age when people get those herbally diseases. You're one of the few like ones going to die really naturally. That is a uh, that is a course if you do at all. You're such a remarkable old boy that one never knows. But when chips had a cold or when east winds over the fair lands, Marable would sometimes take Mr. Vickers aside in the lobby and whisper, "Look after him, you know he's just it puts a strain on his heart. Nothing really wrong with him, only but that the most fatal complaint of all in the end." By Joy, yes, bro, in 1848 and taken to the Great Ambition as a toddling child. Not many people still alive could boast a thing like that. Beside Chips could even remember Brookfield in weather by time a possibility that was Waterby had been an old man in these days, 1817 as too remarkable because of the France pressure where chips had put in far easy to remember because of the frequency uh, liked because he had been Brookfield after a year at Melbourne, which he had liked because he had been recorded there a good deal, but Brookfield he had liked almost from the beginning. A remarkable that day of the uh, that day of his preliminary interview, sunny, jolly with the air full of flower scents and the of cricket on the pitch. Breakfield was playing brown host and one of the brown host boys, Copley Light Fellow, made a brilliant century. Cure that are thinking like that should stay in the memory